mama won't let you down. No, it's a beautiful thing when you live out your dream, live out your dream. It's a beautiful thing when you live out your dream. Now tell me, what does that mean?
There it is. All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's the start of a brand new season. The weather's finally broke here in Buffalo. Got some sun, wind like usual. But this is my first actual day of field work. So the goal today is to get my body into disc golf shape. So I spent the off season working out, going to the gym, trying to get my body physically fit. Now it's time to get out, start getting used to the actual throws and get my body ready for some actual disc golf. I have a tournament in less than 2 weeks, so I'm gonna start off slow and we'll see how it goes. So what I got set up for today is right now I'm about 100 feet from the basket, and I have cones lined up at various different spots around it so that I get different wind reads. So something I'm gonna work on right now is just kind of looking at the target the whole time that I throw, and just kind of see what I can do to get the disc close and maybe even throw a couple in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with backhands on a little bit of a hyzer. And right now I got some wind blowing from right to left. There's one already. Let's go. All right, it's a little bit of a rough start. Just trying to get back into it, but I already threw one in, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna move on to the next station and just do all this once, and then I'll start moving out to further distances. All right, so that the first session went pretty well. I threw one in, but in general, I want to keep them closer because I don't want to have to putt anything when I'm throwing from 100 feet in. I just want all these to be under the basket and just a nice little tap in. So I keep working on trying to hit my line and making sure that it's consistent. Right now, direct wind from right to left, so throwing anything on hyzer is going to be dangerous. I'm going to try to throw these pretty flat, maybe just a touch of hyzer, a little bit out to the right side of the basket and let it fade in. Actually felt a lot better. The basket on one of them. Moving on to the next one. All right, so I'm at my next station now. It's almost a direct headwind. And one of the reasons that I decided to start doing this at 100 feet is it's that distance right between my jump putt and an actual throw. Now, typically I would jump putt from 100 feet, but because I'm not comfortable throwing, I want to work on the actual throw part of it and try to keep them close. On that last one, my lines were better, but I didn't have distance control, and I was going about 30 feet past the basket, so I'm really trying to focus on hitting my line and keeping it close to the basket. All right, straight tailwind, about 130 feet this time. Got my second throw in from 100 feet. More like 130, but my catch cam fell over, so it's not gonna look as good as the first one. Anyways, I'm gonna set everything up to 150 feet now. I'm just gonna do the same thing. So that last tailwind one, basically no matter what I did, the wind was just trying to push the disc straight down to the ground. So whether I threw it on a high hyzer or kind of low and flat, the disc was just going dead straight and getting pushed straight to the ground. So that's something to keep in mind with those tailwinds, is that it just keeps the disc going straight. Possibly even a little bit more overstable than you would expect. They're definitely getting away from me. The wind's getting under the flight plate there and catching them. So throw a little further right and a little bit flatter. That's really the name of the game out here, is to throw your discs, see what happens, and then try to make adjustments based on what's going on. So in that case, they were getting away from me a little bit, going left of the basket. So I made the adjustment to throw a little bit lower, a little bit further right of the basket, and then they ended up pretty close. All right, so now we're gonna try those headwind shots. I don't expect it to go well with this judge. If that's the case, I'm gonna switch to the truth, but I might as well throw a few and just see what they look like. As you can see, it's just super inconsistent. Throw some on hyzer, they flip up and turn over. Throw them on hyzer, they just go on hyzer. So I'm gonna switch to the truth, and hopefully with this wind, it's a little bit more consistent than that judge. As you can see there, I had a lot more trust in that truth. I was able to just throw it out there to the right, nice and straight, and it just had a nice little finish at the end. So in a situation like that, I would definitely disc up to something more stable, like a truth in that instance, or if I had a harp or a suspect or something like that, that's what I'd be throwing there. All right, well, this is actually gonna be my last go. I'm gonna finish off with some truths. I've got a left to right wind. I'm just gonna try to get them close. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna finish up with some putting actually, just to get some of that in. A little bit of headwind putting, tailwind putting, left to right, all that kind of stuff. Just switch it up. Thanks for watching. I hope to learn from you guys. Don't forget that I'm an amateur myself, so I'm actually trying to learn. I don't know everything about disc golf, so if you happen to know something or you see something that I can improve on, please feel free to leave that in the comments. Give me suggestions. I'm open to any of them. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next one.